Nola Gent here at Mano's Restaurant and Bar. Aha! Good stuff in here.
Welcome to Nola Gent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our restaurant review vlog, we are on a travel search for best burger options in New Orleans. Visiting Mano's Restaurant and Bar, which is a great neighborhood restaurant popular with locals, including many of the New Orleans Saints football team. Mano's restaurant is located in the New Orleans suburb of Metairie in Jefferson Parish at 6943 Saints Drive, which is about 18 minutes and 11 miles away from the French Quarter. So let's go ahead and head on inside here, as you're invited to eat with me New Orleans Southern food classics. As first we feast on a breaded veal cutlet before moving on to a country fried steak, and then we enjoy a seafood gumbo and finish off with a cheeseburger. So this place is really popular, so there's often a line you've got to wait in, so you order your food in the front at first, and then you go find a table and sit down and they'll bring your food to you. So they are big LSU fans in addition to being big Saints fans, so there's a lot of football stuff here. And usually the line moves really fast, so you don't end up having to wait too long. The hardest part is deciding what you want to order from the many great options they have. Mano's was opened in 1975 and is located across the street from the old New Orleans Saints training facility. Due to the location of Mano's, it became a tradition for the players to eat at Mano's after practice, and this practice still continues, with the result that Mano's is filled with autographed Saints memorabilia and jerseys. So let's take a look at the menu now. The lunch daily specials: Monday, an oven roasted pork loin; Tuesday, beef liver or fried chicken; Wednesday, a choice of white beans; Thursday, meatloaf or grilled chicken; Friday, seafood stuffed bell pepper; Saturday, chef special of the day: appetizers, chicken wings, onion rings with remoulade, boudin balls with remoulade, loaded fries, and soup, chicken andouille, sausage gumbo, or the soup of the day. Then we have a selection of salads until we get all the way down into the steaks. So ribeye topped with garlic butter or a New York strip topped with garlic butter. And then we get into the pastas: spaghetti with meatballs, spaghetti with veal parmesan, spaghetti with chicken parmesan, spaghetti with eggplant parmesan, chicken alfredo pasta, shrimp alfredo pasta, Cajun crawfish pasta. Then we get into seafood, and we have grilled fish, we have fried catfish plate, grilled or fried shrimp plate, fried oyster plate, seafood platter, and crab cakes. Then we have a selection of entrees with grilled or fried chicken breasts, country fried steak, veal, red beans and rice with hot or smoked sausage links, red beans and rice with pork chop, grilled or fried pork chop, hamburger steak, fried or grilled chicken tenders. Then we have deluxes: seared on bun with french fries, hamburger, cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, mushroom Swiss burger, smokehouse burger, Cajun burger, chili cheeseburger, club, fried or grilled chicken breast, fried or grilled chicken with bacon, cheddar, and ranch, buffalo chicken fried or grilled. Then we have a kids menu, and then sides of french fries, sweet potato fries, red beans and rice, potato salad, chili, mashed potatoes, vegetable of the day, and pasta salad. Desserts: white chocolate bread pudding, warm fudge brownie with ice cream, baklava sundae. Then a list of the po' boys: Mano's special, roast beef, veal parmesan, veal cutlet, turkey breast, smoked sausage, hot sausage, country fried steak, french fry, fried shrimp, grilled shrimp, fried oyster, fried fish, grilled fish, shrimp remoulade and fried green tomatoes, roast beef and ham, chicken breast, chicken parmesan, chicken salad, tuna salad, chicken tender, ham and cheese, barbecue beef, hamburger, cheeseburger, BLT, hot dog and chili, meatball, and club. So after you decide what you want, you look around and see what's going on in this place, and you see it's mostly just one great big open room. So it's a huge dining room here, and they have a little bar in the back we'll look at in a little bit, but you order here at the counter once you make your decision. After you pay for your meal, you go over here and get your drinks. So they have soft drinks and iced tea and coffee. And then we usually have a pretty easy time of finding a table, but some days it gets really crowded, and here's some of the autographed New Orleans Saints jerseys there. So there's just memorabilia all over. So fortunately, there's some open tables, and we get to pick and choose from different locations. Now we're going to have 3 separate visits here. And here's the bar in the back right here. So they don't have a huge selection of drinks, but at least they have a good selection of beer. Now, let's see. For my first order here, I got the veal plate, and it came out to $16.01 with tip. All of the entrees come with a little salad that we'll dig into right now. So it's a nice little way to start your meal. I've got some Italian dressing here, and they have some nice little tomatoes that should give a lot of good flavor. Mostly iceberg lettuce, a little radish thrown in as well. So we should have a pretty decent little kickoff to our meal with this. So this is a pretty good salad actually. The tomato is nice. So if you also enjoy a good starter salad, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now we're going to start with our veal cutlet. I did have a viewer request that I compare the veal cutlet here with a country fried steak to see if there was any differences. So right off the bat, I can say they are shaped differently, and the veal cutlet doesn't have gravy on it like the country fried steak does. This is actually my first time trying the veal cutlet here. I've had the veal parmesan, but not a standalone veal cutlet like this. And then I've had the country fried steaks many times. Ooh, these mashed potatoes are always fantastic. And the cabbage is a rotating special for the vegetable, and that's usually pretty good too. So really we have a pretty German style dish here, as essentially this is just a veal schnitzel. There's really good flavors here. It's cooked perfectly, and it goes very nicely with the cabbage and the mashed potatoes and gravy. Ooh. So some really good gravy. These mashed potatoes are freshly made and mixed in with the veal. It makes a nice little flavor combo, I think. Okay, on to our next visit with the country fried steak. The total was $14.72 with tip, and again, we get a starter salad, but we're not going to go through all that again. Now, the time before this, I had it, peas were the side, but this time it's cabbage again. So I've done a perfect comparison somehow of everything being exactly the same other than the country fried steak. So this is a cube steak, and it's got a nice meaty bite to it. It's got some nice flavors. And I would have to say, this again is very much like a German schnitzel dish. So it's fried perfectly, just like the veal was fried. The flavors are a little bit different. And the country fried steak does have gravy all over it, so actually the addition of the gravy gives it a little extra flavor. So if I could get the veal cutlet with gravy on it though, I think they would probably be exactly equal. The veal is a little bit different texture, flavor, but overall, generally, they're very, very similar. And the cabbage is exactly as it was last time. Pretty good, except I think it has a few more carrots in it than what I got last time. So the mashed potatoes are fantastic always, and the cabbage is fantastic always. And I would say both the country fried steak and the veal cutlet are both pretty darn good. Now, some places actually will use the same meat for their veal cutlet and their country fried steak. That is not the case here. So they definitely are different cuts of meat, completely different shapes. So they are absolutely separate items here. So the answer to the question that the viewer had, I think, would be answered simply that they are completely separate cuts of meat and definitely different shapes. So they are not the same. They are slightly different in taste, texture, and overall presentation. So you will get a different experience with each one. And they're both really good. It just kind of depends what kind of mood you're in. They also use the same veal for the veal parmesan, I believe. So that would be another fantastic use of that piece of meat. So the country fried steak is not used in any of the pastas that I know of, but I could be wrong. But as far as I can work out, I'm pretty sure that the country fried steak would stand alone, other than they do have a po' boy for the country fried steak and for the veal parmesan. So you can also get both of those on a po' boy. So those are some good options they have. Some places use a hamburger steak for their country fried steak. Here they use a real steak, which I think makes it better. So go ahead and destroy that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you love country fried steak too. So we're gonna polish off some of the last of these mashed potatoes here. And oh, they're so hearty. All the plates of food here is so big, you're not gonna be leaving here hungry at all. And a lot of the times, I just can't finish these huge plates of food. There's so much stuff that they give you here to eat. It's really hard to eat everything, but oh my gosh, these mashed potatoes are so wonderful. And you can very much tell these are definitely made from scratch. They're just so full of potato flavor. They're very thick, and they are just amazing. I mean, just look how they are so so full of potato flavor here. Ooh, you can tell that they are definitely freshly made. They are just really stout potatoes. These would make any meat and potatoes fan very happy. These things are very stout, they're very hearty, and they're some of the best mashed potatoes around. So I destroyed everything except the cabbage. I'm really full. Now we're moving on to the hamburger with $25.40. But they accidentally charged me for the Club Deluxe. But I got a gumbo with it, so they don't have Tabasco, so I have to use Crystal. Because hey, every gumbo needs a little hot sauce on there. Let's mix it up and see how it is. The seafood gumbo was a special on the board today. And I'm always a fan of a seafood gumbo. So where else but in New Orleans are you gonna get a gumbo before you eat a hamburger? So it looks like there's mostly a lot of shrimp in here. So it's shrimp, a roux, some rice. So it tastes good. Not seeing any okra, so maybe it's a filet gumbo. But the flavors are good. So it's not the best gumbo, but I've had far worse. So it is a good gumbo by every measure. Okay, so here's the burger. This is a really big patty of meat. So this is a lot of food here. A huge pile of French fries. There's no way I'll finish all those French fries. But here's the first bite. Let's see how it is. It looks almost like there's more meat than bun. That makes me a big fan. I don't like it when the meat's smaller than the bun. So I do like it when I'm left with more meat and less bun. So it's got good flavor. It's a little bit of a thinner looking piece of meat, but actually it's so big, it's not that thin really. It's definitely an above average thickness compared to your fast food restaurant size meat. So this is a pretty large burger, and it is pretty meaty and juicy. So there's good flavors to it. Definitely you can tell this was made fresh. It's got a lot of good stuff going on here. So there's the sesame seed bun that is holding up pretty well, but I think this is not anything special with the bun. It seems to be a pretty standard bun, but it is holding up well. We've got the good structural integrity here. Not a lot of stuff is falling out. The cheese is melted properly, so that is acting as a good glue to keep everything together. The lettuce is chopped up, so it's sticking together. It's not going all over the place, slipping and sliding like with big pieces of lettuce. So I don't really have anything to complain about. It's going down very easy. The flavor's good. Now, I think I've had better burgers, but this overall is a pretty darn good burger. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. So just for a basic general burger, I'd say this is a winner. It could have a little more flavor in other areas, but hey, it held together, it was all good. So go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up for that great burger. And of course, I couldn't finish the fries, so I was defeated. Here's a picture of another burger I've had before. So you can see they do make a nice burger here. Also had a good chili here in the past. And also the crawfish pasta is a pretty darn good thing to get as well. Ooh. And the roast beef po' boy and the fried seafood po' boys are good things to sample as well. So, thanks to everybody at Manos for always providing a fantastic experience and a great meal for a pretty good price and pretty fast as well. And thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the NOLA Jet channel, especially to my Patreons. And go ahead and destroy that thumbs up if you haven't yet. Comment below, let me know what you thought about this video. While you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account because, hey, I work for tips and appreciate any assistance with that. And then, if you haven't yet, go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. And then, that'll be the circle with my little head in there. And on either side of that will be a little rectangle. You can click on that to continue with the next NOLA Gent video. And tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.